Break a leg, we're breaking a leg.
Wait, are we live? Did you all hear?
We're live.
So embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Sorry, you heard our pre-show. Oh, you heard our pre-show ritual where we sing "Break a Leg."
Did you guys just catch us harmonizing? Ugh,
That's all we do.
so embarrassing.
We're just an a cappella group. We're 23/7. But 1 hour out of that week, we're this instead, where we do character comedy.
God, and think about how good we'd be as an a cappella group if we spent that last hour doing a cappella instead of this.
I was in an a cappella group, so were you in an a cappella group, Michael?
I wasn't, but I do understand why someone would think maybe I was. Which is a true stain on everything that I am.
You do give off an a cappella group.
Oh, that is the meanest fucking thing anyone's ever said to me.
And
Fuck you, Sarah.
specifically like one of the all-male groups that like...
Yeah. Hey, we're fedora time. A lot of hat work.
That is so funny. Oh boy. Hey, we're at 100 freaking people, so we might as well start the GD show. Folks, welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn.
Okay.
When the Tyler is away, the cruises will play. Holy shit. Thank you, Mr. Kurt Cruz. You may notice something different here. There's only 2 rectangles tonight.
Justin is it's so sad, but he is gainfully employed, which is terrible news.
I feel bad. He has a job in the industry. What a shame.
What a gold-earned shame.
Yeah.
We will miss him. The murders will continue. He will be back in the basement soon enough.
Mm-hmm. He's already cutting up cardboard for his next great prop piece. That's what I heard.
We've been saving up the cardboard.
Literally, I have no room to talk. Later, I pulled out a wig that was in storage for 9 months.
Yeah, there is definitely like duct tape involved in your piece, so
you got it.
Cardboard is actually, that's some champagne shit.
Speaking of champagne shit, what are you drinking there, Michael?
Oh, she's a Fresca.
Wow.
Hello.
Huge. I can't do bubblies anymore because my
favorite beverage.
Really? I wish I could do it, but any type of like soda water makes me sick now. I've gotten
in what way? Nauseous or
it makes like it ties my knot up, my stomach up in knots. It ties my knot.
Really ties my knot up.
Ooh. That sounds like, I don't know. That sounds like a hot gay thing someone would write on like Grindr.
Ties my knot.
Yeah, you want to get over here and tie up my knot?
Tie up my knot. Jesus Christ.
So funny.
Save me from myself. Folks, let's talk about this show real quick. You're about to see
Let's do it.
The best character comedy around. You're about to see 7 character monologue pieces. Wow. Strap in. Get on the bus or get run over. It's going to be huge. We could just drop right in and show some people what they're about to expect. What do you think?
We could, but can we just first see this comment? Soda makes Era horny. Got it?
Yeah. Okay, good. Soda makes Eric horny. Got it.
Because I think that's, yep, there we go.
I can't drink soda because I just see a thing and try to fuck it. It's the worst. Soda does it to me constantly. That's why I'm
sorry, honeys.
Doesn't matter
what handle it.
Diets, regulars, friggin' Mountain Dews. Can't do it.
We've lost a lot of good furniture.
Mm-hmm. What can you do?
Okay, now that we know that anything carbonated just really pops that dick off. Let's bring out our first character. This is so exciting. This is a get. I would call this first performer a get.
I would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please welcome into the show Uruguay's #1 horror writer, Edgardo Allen Poe.
Yeah!
My name is Edgardo Allen Poe, and this is the fall of the House of Usher. I was having a terrible time at my friend Roderick's house. It was cold. We had to share a towel. He didn't have no cable. And his twin sister died, and we had to bury her in the backyard. As he did every night, Roderick was in my room, crying. And I asked him if he'd like me to read from the newspaper. He didn't respond, so I started reading. Marmaduke found a hot dog and ruined the barbecue. I say. Roderick made no sound, but we heard a howl from the house. Charlie Brown needs therapy. Lucy is providing it for 5 cents. I continue. But again, Roderick made no sound. But the house did. A growl. Suddenly I look up, and Roderick's twin sister Madeline opened the doors, alive. She fell on Roderick, and they were both dead. Madeline for the second time. I left. Thank you for listening. I was inspired to write that story when I stayed at a house of my old classmate Pelota for 1 week. Pelota is what we call in Uruguay a bobo, which is a person who goes to regular school and doesn't learn anything, but we're just happy he don't kill nobody. Pelota let me stay on his mattress next to the floor on his bed. One night, Pelota came home from a night of drinking, and he announced, "I hope you don't mind, I brought a guest." I look out, and Pelota was with a lady drinking from a 2-liter bottle of Sprite with one hand.
Oh my God.
Pelota and the big lady stepped on me, went over to the bed, and started tearing each other's clothes off. I'd never seen this before. She ripped his pants off up. I shut my eyes tighter than an uncle's casket, and I hope it will be over soon. But they were going at it like a cat fell into an aquarium. Finally, his sister started knocking on the door, and she said, "Pelota, hurry up, finish up. I gotta work tomorrow." Pelota yelled back, "Shut up, Bebosa." And that made her mad. She banged the door open. It hit me on the leg. Okay. She stepped on me. And then she dove into the bed like Roman Reigns from the WWF. They started brawling. Okay. Punching each other, punches in the face, Pelota's dick just flying up and down. It was spooky. So finally I said, "Pelota, that's okay. I'm going to go sleep at the Ramada Inn." And I just left. And that is how I wrote The Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah.
Alexis Pereira, everybody.
Thank you.
I'm angry that I didn't think of pulling someone's pants off up.
Ooh, that is funny.
God, that's
so funny.
How you doing? You got a lot of. Are those real candles or fake candles?
They are real candles. I got them.
Oh my God, they're so close to the book.
They're very close to your books.
Yeah.
You're fine with that?
Yeah. No, I've been worried the entire time.
Really
they had so much production value and also the threat of danger.
That's part of production. That's production in 2020.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, truly. Your piece is 2020 in a nutshell, I think.
How did you achieve that lighting? We love this.
Yeah, you look
this,
gorgeous.
The quality
Eric
of lighting.
and I look like dead bodies.
We do.
Is there a lamp on the floor, Alexis?
Well, I'm using my cat tree. Okay, my cat scratcher.
Yeah.
And I've got a light above it.
Wow.
It looks like a crystal ball.
Yeah, it does. It looks cool.
And I just put it next to me, and like up lighting makes people look scary, so it's just a little bit below me.
Oh, that's good to
I don't
know.
think you look scary. You look very sensual.
You did essential. There were a lot of comments in the chat that say that are smash or pass on you right now. And
really?
We're going hard smash.
Yeah.
Where have you been spending quarantine? Where are you right now?
I'm in Astoria, Queens.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I haven't moved very far from here. Just stuck here in Queens, just trying to wait it out.
Yeah, I feel you. We did the same thing at Gowanus. Same thing.
There's good food around there. Have you had some arepas?
Oh, yeah. That's the nicest part about like being like quarantined in Queens is like this is the best food. So you're just like
the best.
So good.
Well, it's not like some kind of not like some place out there where all you have is a Pizza Hut, and then you're just like fucked.
Yeah.
Truly, after 9 p.m. here, my choices are Burger King, Taco Bell, or the wateriest, wettest pizza you have ever seen.
Oh,
that sucks.
Are they all in one like building? Like you know how like Pizza Hut, Taco Bell sometimes like isn't that like?
I mean, goals, but no, they are truly like half a block from each other.
Oh, we've got a great comment in the chat. I literally forgot about this. That we had a little bit of an apple war last week, deciding what was better, a Granny Smith or a Honeycrisp.
What was that? Apple Clash? Was it an Apple Clash?
Apple Clash.
That's right.
2020. Alexis, what's your opinion? Granny Smith or Honeycrisp?
Oh, Honeycrisp, 100%.
Thank you.
I mean, absolutely.
There it is.
Come on. And
you're in friendly territory here because Justin's not around.
Justin's not here to defend himself, but for some goddamn reason, he decided to die on the hill of Granny Smith apples.
As a kid, I loved Granny Smith apples, and then I grew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop being such a stupid bitch. But I want to say this: apples, not a binary. So it's not just Granny Smith or Honeycrisp. It's what's your favorite damn type of apple?
I love Fuji.
Oh my god! Wow.
What was it?
We both just said Fuji at the same time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What do you think? Let me ask y'all. Because I don't agree. I think it's either Honeycrisp or Granny Smith. What do you two like about a Fuji that
is erasure? That's Fuji erasure.
What do you two like about a Fuji that a Honeycrisp can't provide?
I feel like the texture on a Fuji is pretty good, and that adds to it. But Honeycrisp is right up there with it, so it's kind of tough.
Someone just said galas are my favorite for baking, and Rose, you're correct.
And the worst for eating.
Mealy, right?
Mealy.
I don't think they're the worst for eating, but certainly
Mealy.
Gala really knows how to spruce up a pie.
I think a Fuji has a slightly more sour than a Honeycrisp. I think it's very sweet like a Honeycrisp and crunchy like a Honeycrisp, but it's got a little it's not so basic.
That sounds like that's Granny Smith talk right there.
No.
That sounds like Granny Smith talk.
It's a mature apple.
It's a mature apple.
Yes. Try one. You had one once and it was a bad apple, so you just have a bite.
Wow. Literally?
Wow.
Literally and figuratively.
Wow.
Yeah.
Both.
Alexis, thank you so much for being here. Holy shit. That was a hilarious character. And you're putting up like more from this world, correct, on your Twitter?
Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter or, what do you call it? Where you kind of stalk me, but don't follow me. You can do either one. That's totally fine. I am trying to put these up once a week with a new story.
What's the stalking? Like you just go to your account, but never smash that follow button.
You don't do that to people, Michael. Where you have a couple people, you're like, I'm not going to let them know I follow them, but I do read everything they say. You don't do that.
I don't do that, but it does feel like something you might do.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Alexis.
Thank you guys.
Great to see you.
Bye.
See you soon. It sounded like a huge slam that I just did on Alexis, and that is not so. I love Alexis.
No. Alexis is great.
Yeah.
I think I just am too horrified by Twitter to like do any extra work on it.
I'm like, speaking of, we might as well, this can just be Horny Eric, the show, but I need those follows back. So I gotta follow. I would never appreciate someone's work and not follow it because I need those numbers. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I mean, I guess like now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, God, there are some people I wish I had not given the satisfaction of a follow. But I don't know. Does anyone care? Does anyone really care about any of this? That's the real question.
I don't even know my Twitter password.
That feels on brand for you.
I know.
Thank you.
It's amazing things just let them happen to you. It's really
Kurt just said in the private chat that I just followed him today on Twitter, which is true, and it is simply because I didn't realize that I was not following him.
Yeah.
wow.
It happens.
It happens. It's not a personal slight. It's just like, yeah.
It just happens.
So,
it happens.
It just happens.
Do you think we should keep this going?
You know what? Let's first let's just talk about if you're liking the show, if you like the character you just saw, if you're a recurring fan, any of those things, please consider donating to our Tickly. It's at tickly.co/justforlaughs. The suggested donation is $5. But you know what? You can contribute more, you can contribute less. And you can also contribute much, much, much more. So many options. There's so many options.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? That would be such a funny prank if you donated a shitload of money to us and we'd be like, oh,
you would own us so hard.
How the fuck you'd get us? I'd be like, I don't know what to do with all this money. Now I'm stressed. That would be really cool.
Also, truly, if you donate a ton to the Tickly, you can dictate what character I do. You can write some crazy character on a piece of paper. I will read every word.
Oh my God.
I will read every
That'd be a fun
terrible word written. I will do it.
I mean, hey, you heard it there, fam.
I love it.
So let's do a concrete number. If you donate $500 to the Tickly, I will do any piece you give me.
I'm logging on with one hand so that you'll finally read my piece. I gotta
finally read my piece.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep this going. Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm so excited.
Guess we should.
Please welcome out your next character, an indie film director.
Yeah.
Hey, dreamers. It's Nico Sledge here. Hoping that wherever you are, the sun warms your visage. Yeah, I want to thank 92nd Street Y for hosting this retrospective of my work. It's so humbling to be honored by the organization that brought us events like Frasier Fest, Barry White versus Barry Weiss, and of course, a conversation with the less violent half of the cast of Jersey Shore. Film is an elusive creature, and I feel so blessed to have caught glimpses of its rare silken pelage. Take, for instance, my first film, The Redolence of Tamarind. I imagine you're all applauding right now. I just really wanted to explore uncharted territory with this feature about single people navigating dating life in New York City. I played Brad, but the real star was Junith Loring, my muse. Let's take a look at her in a pivotal scene. I'm excited to make love to you, Brad. Wow. Brad, there's no other way to say this. That's a giant penis. I'm not even sure that will fit in me, and I'm no stranger to above average and even fully huge penises. But this penis? Brad, this penis is a titan. Wow, still holds up. Just a reminder that I played Brad. For my next celluloidal musing, I wanted to do something different. Which is why it's a meditation on forging romantic relationships in the Big Apple. Of course, I'm talking about obsequience shattered. Here's the scene where Trenna, played by the incandescent Genifique St. Almond, addresses my character, Brad. Look, I know we all miss Paul. And I know that we are at his funeral right now. But Brad, I'm going to need you to pull out that monster cock and stuff me full of it. Yes, in front of everyone. Once everyone at this funeral sees how veiny and throbbing and most importantly, massive it is, they won't be sad anymore. Don't worry about how wet the other women will get. They're all wearing black dresses. Brad, does your humongous penis need a damn chair?
Finn.
Seemed like just yesterday that I played Brad, a role that wasn't much of a stretch for me. Third film. This third film was something of a departure for me in that I wanted to focus on the souls of individuals making their way in the city that never sleeps and how they inevitably collide. Please enjoy this clip of the character Penis Admirer in Penumbra, caught in the dick shadow of Brad's fuck missile. Holy literal shit, your penis is a building. Like, seriously, it has windows and a doorman, and I see people filing paperwork on the 5th floor of your actual dick. It's nuts. Just kidding. Your nuts are nuts because they, too, are unfathomably large. They work with the moon in maintaining the tides. I know I shouldn't want to have sex with you, as I'll either be blasted to damn atoms or literally fall into your piss slit, never to be seen again. But I want to anyway. I love your building dick. Director Nico Sledge. I mean, Brad. Penis. Penis, penis. Large, large, large. You. Was that good?
Penis.
So beautiful to be so humbled by art that is so mine. Oh, a question is coming through the Zoom chat. Is your penis as big as Brad's in real life? What a disgusting question. If you really watched the film through the lens of an artist, you wouldn't ask something like that, because the answer would be very clear. Thank you again for having me, but I have to go. Vincent Gallo's stopping by so we can turn each other's dicks over. It's been too long since the east end of it has seen the sun. Yeah.
Oh, I broke at the end, my Barney! You love to see it. You love
so
to see
stupid.
It. Oh my God, come over to turn my dick over. It's very funny.
Wow, that was really good.
And piss slit is on my list of least.
You gotta love a piss slit.
Piss slits? Yeah, if you love that, you gotta love the piss slit.
Who don't love themselves a piss slit?
Come on. Didn't we agree a couple weeks ago that the piss slit was like the nipple of the genitals? As long as you cover that up, you can show.
Well, exactly. You just put a little piece of tape over it. Go to a job interview.
Yeah,
2020.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really funny.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It is the second character inspired by the same former coworker, but in a different direction.
Wow,
so great!
That is just your so muse. Great. I think that's
he's the gift that keeps on giving. To be honest,
and you have so many good dick compliments lined up. Should you ever need them?
Well, yeah.
Your dick.
I've complimented many a dick in my day.
Right.
Wow, that's amazing.
Explains great jokes.
A lot of building dicks. I've dealt with so many building dicks. They're more common than you'd think.
Really? Are they common? That sucks. Doesn't feel good for me at all. Are they really common? Like super duper? I don't know.
I've never seen one with a window, so don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. We're good. Oh boy, that was so funny.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's really fun. I don't get that much inspiration from real people, so I'm always like very. It feels like magic when you're like, oh yeah, this is a real person. I took a thing that they do and I made it funny. Like
it feels so satisfying, especially if you don't like them.
Yeah, I think it's probably. I mean, just a little peek behind the curtain, but it's probably my favorite type of inspiration for characters is like someone take a little nugget and
like your drama.
This shit's mine now, baby.
Like that wasn't that drama piece based on something someone said inside a nightclub?
Truly, it wasn't based on it. I literally just transcribed it. I mean, it's the least written thing I've ever done. I just looked at this man, and and he was just too funny. So I had to do exactly that. He did not quote Lady Macbeth.
We'll give him
that I added, but
hey, let's keep this train chugga-chugga-ing.
Let's do it.
Folks, we have a very special guest for you. It's the reason for the season, folks.
Yeah, it's so timely because it's the high holidays.
Truly. And welcome to the virtual stage, a rabbi.
Yay!
Okay. Hello, Facebook. Thank you for calling in to this week's Torah study. Let's start with some news from the shul. I've learned that Shlomi Rosenstein's grandson Daniel has been delivering Shabbos meals to families in need. Wow. I'm so proud of Daniel. And in other news, I've learned that my grandson Shua is getting a tattoo. And Shua, to you I say, wow, I'm so proud of Daniel. Now this week I'd like to discuss one of our previous Torah portions, Parshas Re'eh. And in it, Moshe Rabbeinu is talking to the Jewish people and giving them instructions on how to be good Jews. He says that, keep kosher, give tzedakah to the poor, and don't get a tattoo if your name is Shua Birnbaum. And, one guideline that he stresses very specifically is no false idols. Now, what's a false idol? Good question. A false idol could be something like, I don't know, off the top of my head, getting a back tattoo with your friend Andy, who I think is a little lost. So, with that in mind, let's examine this parsha. It says, if your brother tempts you, or your son, or your daughter, or your wife, or your goyish friend Andy, and they say, let us go get a back tattoo, you shall surely kill him. Neither shall you pity him, have mercy upon him, nor shield him. And you will stone Andy with stones so that he dies, because Andy wanted you to get a back tattoo of a lion with the word strength in a speech bubble coming out of its mouth. And that's not just a sin, it's a stupid tattoo. If you're gonna get a tattoo of an animal, make it a kosher animal. And in this parsha, we learn that could be an ox, lamb, kid, gazelle, deer, antelope, ibex, chamois, bison, giraffe. And it's not kosher. We learn a camel, hyrax, hare, pig, eagle, ossifrage, osprey, vulture, white vulture, black vulture, kite, raven, ostrich, owl, gull, hawk, falcon, ibis, bat, pelican. I'm sorry. Is this a waste of your time? Because it's a waste of my time to be spending my last years on this planet convincing you not to make the same mistake as Ben Affleck. And now, okay, I need to wrap this up, sure, but I want you to listen very closely because this right here is the Parsha where we learn why our people does not get tattoos. You are children of Hashem. You shall neither cut yourselves nor make any baldness between your eyes for the dead. I see how that sounds unspecific. But in Hebrew, it's very pointed because it says, Banim atem la Hashem Elohechem. Your grandfather knows what he's talking about and you're a dumbass, leolam va'ed. Okay, so that's the Torah portion for this week. And Shua, the last thing I'm going to say about tattoos is that I'm not going to mention the Holocaust.
Okay, get it.
Always a surefire blackout line.
Boom.
Antonia Lasser, everybody.
Hi, it's Lassar.
How are you?
Oh, sorry, Lassar. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. What's going on?
I'm Lassari. Fun?
Nice. Fun? How are you?
I'm great. This is so fun. I love that this is happening over the internet. Right?
You know what?
Yeah.
We're having a damn good time with it. This is like our 15th or 16th one, I think. Something crazy.
So
Something crazy.
It's been
I especially love that they're all archived because I missed some and I got to watch them.
Oh, that's so nice.
Shout out viewers.
Yeah,
Do that.
you can. They're all on the YouTube page, youtube.com/characters welcome. You can watch 17 million hours of characters.
You look really comfortable.
Yeah, Antonia, there's something about the way you're sitting in that chair that is so this character. I'm really loving it.
Thanks. I just think that all my characters should slouch.
Yeah, how close your shoulders are to your ears.
You're also our second consecutive very well-read guest.
Am I?
Because
well-read?
you're also performing in front of dozens of books.
Oh, yeah, right. I wonder how many of them I've read.
Just cosmetic books?
Yeah.
I've got the same thing with my bookcase. I've read like half of the books on my bookcase, but I keep buying them because I like how they look.
I know. I mean, I'm not the worst one. I live with another human, and he is a real book buyer. I feel like most of these are probably his.
Yeah, I feel ya.
I have stopped buying books because I have a bit of a logjam that I need to get through.
Yeah.
I hate having unread books. So no more new books until I get through this pile of books.
Can I tell you my philosophy?
Would love to hear.
This.
Yes. Yeah.
Is I just don't think it's worth it to suffer through books that you're not enjoying. So if you've got a logjam going, I imagine you're not enjoying something there. So stop reading it.
It is truly COVID-based depression right now.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't get. I am enjoying the book I'm reading right now. It's just slow going because I just want to stop reading for some reason. But I will say that I wish I could take this advice, but I am more on the Larry David side of things.
What's that?
Will suffer through a book.
Oh.
I will absolutely suffer through a book I am hating, and I don't know why. To see something through, I think it's terrible.
Yeah, no, I totally get you on that. I try to read them, but then I also for every new book I read, I feel like I reread an old book for the third or fourth time because there's something about old favorites that I love going back to.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Sure.
Like an old favorite.
Antonia, huge question. Granny Smith or Honeycrisp?
Oh my God. Can I just tell you, I'm in a group chat right now that's losing their minds over your Apple preferences. Okay. Let me just
answer the damn question.
tell you some of the things people are saying, including my own opinion, which is fuck Gala.
Oh, okay. That's a hot take.
Wow.
Don't
huge.
get it. I just don't get it. I feel like my number one would be in like the Fuji Pink Lady family.
Love
and I
the
can't
Pink
really
Lady.
tell those two apart.
Fuji baby.
Fuji. So great. I mean, great topic of discussion.
So what's the apps on the chat?
What's
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
point?
I pulled it up and then put it right away. Let's see. Okay, I think this one's the one that you really need to hear. Sorry, Kate. I totally bought Jane Gala apples this week because they were 89 cents a pound for the organic ones at Whole Foods. And honestly, they're actually delicious.
No.
So
Okay.
that's a hard-hitting kind of chat that's going down right now.
That's major.
You know what I think?
Ooh, here's an interesting one. The problem with Pink Ladies, I have to say, is that they are delicious, but they bruise so easily that you have to treat them like they are glass.
Wow.
And someone else said, yeah, I treat them like royalty.
Wow.
I treat all my apples like royalty.
I bruise easy too because I'm pale, and boy, do I want to be treated like royalty.
Antonia, that was so great, and thank you so much for being on the show. And thank you for weighing in on Apple Clash 2020. We
My God.
appreciate it.
My pledge. Thanks so much for having me. This is such a bright little spot in my quarantine.
Yay, good.
And just to plug myself, for those of you who love that Torah learning, there's going to be a recurring Torah study session with Rabbi Mandel Birnbaum on my YouTube channel.
Wow.
The first lesson is up already.
Wow.
And what's that URL?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Search my name.
Search Antonia Lassar and you will find her on YouTube, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We will see you soon.
Thank you so much.
All right. Bye. So fun. You know, I'm having so much fun that I feel like we should keep the fun going once the show is over. What do you think? We should grab a drink or something after the show. What do you think, Sarah?
Oh my God. I mean, where would we go though?
I don't know. I mean, are there absolute no's? I guess it's hard to wrangle people into agreeing on a place.
Yeah. I don't know.
Behold! I am Poseidon, king of the friend group that can't make up their goddamn minds. I am ruler of the 7 gun spots, puller of all of the Ubers, defeater of the Dreadlord.
This place looks pretty crowded. What do you guys all think?
Great before my awesome powers of compromise!
Okay, crew, let's talk brunch. Charlie doesn't want to spend a lot of money, and my guy, I hear ya. Ashley is on a diet, even though we told her diets are toxic and she looks like a friggin' goddess. And Dan's being a total Dan again. Decided! We're going to try that fun French bistro down the block. Is that cool with everybody? Mimosas. Awesome. All right, guys. Come on, let's rock and roll.
Victory! I come from a long line of great deciders. My forefathers asked to speak with the first ever manager. And with their alpha energy, I wield my mighty trident of critical thinking with its 3 prongs of a fun night out. Contingency plans, Yelp reviews, being a real vocal bitch. And also this side is a selfie stick. And yes, we will be taking many, many pictures. Such is the nature of deciding.
Hi. Table for 4? All right, guys. Do we want to sit inside or outside? Charlie's right. It is a little nippy out here. I straight up don't have a shirt on. That's right, Ashley. Dan? Shut the fuck up, Dan.
Hear me! We shall sit inside, but by the window!
Thoughts? Prayers? Just kidding. I heard this place has good bread.
Yes! Once again, I have pulled a win-win from the jaws of crippling defeat, and everyone is kind of happy. If there was a problem, I will fix it, because I also probably caused it. And with this in mind, I demand of you!
How are we all feeling about appetizers, guys? I could go either way, honestly. The poppers sound pretty good, though. Would not mind popping a couple poppers, right, Ashley? Here comes the waiter. Ask for a few more minutes? Never. Hold on a second. Eeny, meeny, miny, decided!
We shall pop poppers, and we will split their costs.
And I'm looking at you when I say that, Dan, okay?
Double decided!
Sometimes someone might not get what they want, and that is the cross that I must bear. Heavy is the head that wears the choosy crown. I carry on my shoulders the weight of 1,000 souls who didn't wear proper footwear for a traipse through the park. Although a traipse through the park was the perfect thing to do. These are the thoughts that keep me up at night, that my powers may be mistaken for hubris, or worse yet, that I tend to side with Ashley because it seems like I kind of really like her, which I do, but it doesn't affect my decisions. All right, troops, let's get the check. And before anyone freaks out, I'll put my card down and everyone can Venmo me. And I will take a small loss, as I always do.
Because I am decided, and I am your hero.
You're everybody.
We did it, folks.
Now,
We did it.
look, that piece is so funny, but it was even more enhanced right as the bridge to the song, right as the music changed at 8:41. If we can get that comment up, Kurt, from Jay Smith. You were screaming, and then the music changed, and Jay Smith said, "What's this?"
What's this?
Woo, baby!
Yeah, 4 minutes into a 5-minute piece is really tough for anybody to understand what the hell's going on. So, Jay,
this. No one knows.
Oh,
that made me laugh. That is so funny, and that is not only every friend group, but also as a couple, you probably know the very fun process of agreeing on what to eat.
Yeah, I mean, we always go through that. It's a nightmare where it's like, what do you want? Well, I don't care, whatever you want. And then it's...
Well, I don't want that.
We're toast. That's the problem, is the stack on top where it's like, I don't care, get whatever you want. I'm like, all right, well, let's order some, like, Indian food.
And
it's
I'm
like,
Veto!
I don't want Indian.
kill me. Please kill me.
Oh, I don't know. What do you feel like? Well, here's 14 options. Don't want any of that. I don't know what I want yet, but I know for sure I don't want any of the things you said you want.
Mm-hmm.
And the comment goes on.
It's a very fun process.
Nothing's open anymore.
That's the other
lovely.
thing.
And you end up eating a sad deli sandwich.
Yeah. It'll be like, all right, well, let's stare at our phones for 45 minutes, and then we'll reconvene. Yeah. 15 minutes after everything closed. It's perfect.
My partner got a little had a doctor's appointment today, and he went to an empirically cuter town with cuter, nicer things that don't, it's not Burger King, Taco Bell, and watery pizza. And he saw a nice, cute sandwich place, got nice, cute sandwiches. So lovely, and it's truly all we've talked about since.
That's it. I thought you were going to say that he didn't get one.
Oh, no, we got delicious sandwiches, and it felt...
Highlight of the week.
It truly so nice. And also, across the street from it is a comic book store.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What a dream. dream and a half.
So I might have to go to this cute town and
get the hell out of this place.
Paint it red.
I feel you on like not being able to shut up about nice food. We now have like a Chinese place that's good, and now we have a Chinese place that's great.
Fucking awesome.
And so
I also just found one that's fucking great.
Ooh,
Why? Because I needed to buy new ass tires, and I was stranded until these tires were done. And there was a fucking place called Asian Delicacies right next to the tire place, and holy shit.
Great.
It's the spot.
Yes, because there's just not very good Asian food around here for the most part.
I love finding a good spot. Oof.
And we found a really good place, and I'm very excited.
We go to this one place that we can't take out from it. It has a duck club. It's a club sandwich made with duck.
They house make, this is now we're talking sandwiches, but they
talk.
they in-house make a duck. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. No, they in-house make a raisin brie bread.
It's on raisin rye bread.
It's psycho.
It's life-changing.
And folks, it costs $18.
Oh shit!
So it's a once in a while kind of thing.
Sign me the F up for a raisin ass duck club. Holy shit!
It's so good. Hey, how about we frickin' keep this
Should
train
we?
going?
I say no. I say we keep on talking about Sammie's.
Please welcome your next character, a NASA engineer.
Good morning, America. What an exciting week for NASA and 20th century space science. As the senior lead engineer of this week's historic space shuttle mission, I am so proud to share all the innovations we've made just to send America's first woman to space. 1983, the Lady Doctor, Sally Ride. Who would have thought? We didn't. So many of you keep asking why the heck we try to send the good Lady Doctor to space with 100 tampons for 1 week stay. To that we say, hey, it's science. We sometimes make mistakes, but we learn from them. Turns out being on the rag doesn't always look like the Shining elevator scene. But I would like to remind the American people that NASA's top men engineers have been thoroughly preparing for our first lady woman American in space. To ensure the safety of Dr. Woman, Sally Ride, our men have accounted for every potential lady hazard imaginable. So we might have overdone it on the menzies, but our team has done some groundbreaking, very personal research by finally paying attention to our own wives and daughters. Let me share some of our best work yet. First, Miss Doctress Sally Ride's health is our top priority. So our team packed a cargo load of ice cream and chocolates for space. Based on 50 men-engineers' experience with their wives and teen daughters, we found that PMS is a serious space danger. Imagine our astronauts getting kicked out of the space shuttle for accidentally suggesting the Earth is looking kind of wide at the equator. Woof. We've all been there, and we don't need that in space. All right, we've got some questions from the room. Yes, Mr. Warner from the Tribune. What if Lady Astronaut Sally Ride starts weeping if things get too hard on the job? Wow, that's pretty offensive. We've obviously planned for exactly that. My team of men have invented and installed teeny tiny vacuums to suck out salty lady tears before it can damage billions and billions worth of research equipment. Floating water in space is bad. Floating emotions, woof, catastrophe city. These straw vacuums are conveniently located anywhere a lady astronaut like Dr. Ride is likely to curl up into a ball and cry her eyes out in the shuttle. At doorways, after she slams the space door shut in the bathroom, as she hides when the space in-laws are around, and of course, in her pillow as she cries herself to sleep. I personally would like to thank my wife, Gina, for that one. Yes, Dixon from CNN. What about communication technologies? Great question. We've actually made a breakthrough in our space shuttle communications systems to accommodate the comms lag between Houston and the shuttle. Onboard computers are designed to assume what Dr. Lady Red is about to say and talk over her. She won't need to waste her beautiful lady science breath at all. And of course, onboard computers will absolutely repeat anything woman doctor Sally Ride will say, except louder and in a deeper voice so manstronauts can better hear her. I know what you're thinking. What about technical difficulties? Our manstronauts are already trained to talk over women, so there you go. Please, no applause. We're just proud to show the amazing things our science men can do for women without asking them. You're welcome.
Hell yeah. Kyle Marion, everybody.
So
man.
Kyle, I love this. And also this little microphone setup.
Right?
In heaven.
You need to download Snap Camera. It's like Snapchat, but for your desktop. It's amazing. I'm so psyched.
I still can't believe those microphones are not really in front of you.
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
No.
It's on the screen.
I don't know how you would possibly get those.
Push your hand through it. I want to see what happens. Oh my God, look. Now they're tiny.
Now you're a giant.
Kyle is monster. That is so cool.
So people in the chat want to know, this is based on a true story, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That question of what if Sally Ride ends up crying in space because the job's too hard was actually asked to her when she was doing press for her first flight. So that
so horrifying.
Good time.
And but that was so long ago. I mean, wasn't that like? I mean, like that was in like the 1400s, right?
Yeah. We were burning witches, right? That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so long ago. It was so long ago. We were
lighting women on fire.
So long ago, we were hurting women for something else. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank God all that's been solved and everything's cool woman-wise these days.
I know.
Yeah, Kyra, where are you coming at us from?
I am in Queens also, but like in Elmhurst, a little bit further in Freezer Park. Yeah.
A lot of talent in Queens.
I know. Nobody knows about it because everyone's about the Astoria, but
I know Elmhurst, baby.
Okay.
Oh man. I mean, I will do that Target shopping center and that mall.
Yes.
I'll do both.
By the way, I had to run to Target looking for a man wig. I need a man wig. I didn't think about buying wigs during the beginning of the pandemic. I totally fucked that up. I was like, I'm on the sourdough, and now I don't even do sourdough. So, bad mistake.
God.
Isn't it funny that we've been quarantined for so long that we have both taken up and abandoned full hobbies?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And then, Kyra, how did you? Let me see. I haven't used this term since I was in college for theater. Did you stipple that beard on your face?
Wow.
Oh no. I have eyeshadow that I just like wiped around my face.
It looks like it looks stippled.
What the fuck? I'm $50,000 in debt to learn how to stipple, and you eyeshadowed and look better?
I was truly afraid to use markers because I have to work, and it would be so strange to go Zoom talking to my bosses with like stipples all around my face that I couldn't take off. So
Well, I really hope you zoom in tomorrow and forget and leave those microphones up. That's a real dream.
Okay, apparently Kyle has something to say.
I have to make a huge proclamation.
Oh boy. Kyle, thank you so much for being here. This is so much
Thank
fun.
you so much for having me. This was so fun.
You did such a great job.
You too. Great job.
You did.
See you, Kyle. That's great.
Love it.
What a dream.
What
A dream.
What a vision.
Michael, do you have a degree in theater? Did you go to
I
college?
do. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in theater performance.
Me too. Can you believe that they it just invalidates the whole degree that both of us have one and one of us can act. It's pretty crazy.
How dare you, Eric?
I'm talking about you.
I know. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm just for the.
I thought you were decided.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you know what? I thank you so much for not commenting on my dead eyes for the first week ever. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I did want to ask though, is the stippling, is that what it's called? Was I right?
Yeah, I mean that's like an art technique too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember like makeup class at college and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was a dream.
Man, can you believe all those crazy ass classes we took? I had to sew a vest. A damn vest. I'm like, I'm not designing costumes. Oh, and I thought about this the other day. I had to take a stage, like a set design class. Yeah. And I can draw, so like it was very fun to like draw stuff and like do this like kind of scrapbook of notions and stuff. And because I could like draw and it didn't look crazy, my teacher submitted me to be the set designer for a play that fall without telling me.
Holy shit.
So then I, like, when the cast list for shows went up, I was on one as a cast member because I auditioned for a musical, but then I also looked at this other piece of paper and it said set design Michael Hartley. I'm like, I don't have time for that. I'm not doing that.
Did you do them both?
Yes, and it was a nightmare. And I was made to feel bad for not being able to come. I was like, I'm already in this other show. I don't think I can do this. They're all like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So then the techs for both shows were at the same time. And the director of the show was like, well, I guess you better go to your acting tech. I was like, we've been through this, ma'am.
What's happening?
I told you this was going to happen. You literally cannot be mad.
God.
And yeah, they were a little bit mad.
And you're probably thinking that whole time, like, God, as soon as I get out of college and make it into the real industry, things are going to be a lot calmer and normaler and understand each other.
Here's what changed. No longer in demand. Certainly not too... there's never been a competitive situation over me ever again.
But you're just as stressed.
Twice as stressed.
Yes. All right.
What a wonderful life we've chosen.
What a freaking life. And speaking of, well, not really, but let's just do this transition. Folks, we're doing another freaking character. You're going to love it. Please welcome to the stage a waitress at Dick's Last Resort.
All right, welcome to Dick's Last Resort. I'm Darla, your waitress. Megan? Hi, it's Darla from high school. God, it's so good to see you. Hey, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up, but I saw your Facebook post from a couple weeks ago. I'm so sorry about your dad. You fucking idiot. I'm so sorry. Okay, listen, my manager is walking around. That's kind of the whole shtick here is we're supposed to be mean to you. That's why you came. Duh. Okay. Yeah, have a little fun. Get your mind off things. Don't worry, I won't take it easy on you. All right. Let's get this over with. All right. Here's your official Dick's Last Resort hat that I made you both. Guess we'll start with this old bitch sitting across from you. Right over here. Mrs. Stevenson, I'm so sorry for your loss. He was a really good man. All right, and then I guess we'll swing back over here to this chick who, just looking at her, I can already tell is, got real daddy issues. Yeah, so I only saw the back of your head when I wrote it, so I could cross it out and write like "young bitch" or something. No, you're fine with it. Oh, great! Your drinks are here. Here we go. Guess you got the big dick Bellini, Mom, and then we got the Dickarita for Megan. It's Mr. Stevenson. Cheers. Oh shit, that's my manager. God, if I have to listen to you two any longer, I'm gonna totally, die surrounded by family. Knowing how much I was loved, and that's how Mr. Stevenson did. Okay, so for an appetizer, I recommend the mozzarella dicks.
Yeah! All right.
Kurt was in the bathroom.
Sarah Smallwood Parsons, everybody.
Hi.
Have you ever been to one of those restaurants, Michael?
I have never been to a restaurant where, not quite true, but not like crude like that. But at this is not a cool story, but at Disney World at 50's Primetime Cafe, they do yell at you about like eating your vegetables and stuff. They're a little cranky with you.
That's actually a really funny shtick. That's like Meemaw's last resort. They yell at you about eating your vegetables.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That's
I've never been to one of these before. I'm afraid I don't think that I would enjoy it very much.
No, but how satisfying would it be to like wait on someone you hate? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I think it would be horrible for them though, because they would know it was
you
real.
hate them.
It's a weird concept, right? Because it's like people talk about waiters a lot. I mean, when I was waiting tables, I hated my customers. So what would I complain about? I feel like I would still complain about the same shit. It would just be, I don't even know what kind of frustration you'd be able to get out. Because I think you also still have to be careful, probably. Right?
Totally.
You say? Yeah.
I'm sure they would be able to tell the difference between performative fake fist and me
like,
really being
laying it all out.
Fuck you.
I bet you they get that all the time where it's like, can I see a manager? Hi, I think they were real pissed. No, they weren't like fun fake pissed. They were, they hate me.
I can tell. Listen, I can tell.
I can tell. A lot of people hate me. I can tell.
A lot of people hate me. I know. I can recognize the signs.
Yeah. Where'd you get this shirt, Sarah?
Oh, so I went to Goodwill. That's one of the places that I've let myself go during quarantine because there's usually only a couple people in there. You can socially distance very well. And I saw this shirt and I was like, oh, I got to do like a waitress at a really cheesy restaurant.
So I mean,
yeah.
It's perfect.
It looks very Fridays.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's very TGI Fridays, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
I want a Jack Daniel's rib. Actually, I don't. Those are bad.
Are not ribs.
I'm not fancy. Like, I will eat trash. I'll eat an Olive Garden. I'll eat bullshit. Fridays?
That I can do.
Tastes bad.
Oh, mine is Subway. I recently ate Subway when I was outside of New York, and I feel like an asshole for saying it, but I was like, I can't eat this anymore.
Wow.
After New York food, I'm like, this doesn't taste like food to me.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It would do in a pinch just because it was next door to UCB, but it was never a joyful experience.
The cookies are dope, though.
Kuko's in the private chat again, saying he worked at Fridays. Wow. You want to
never mentioned that? Me and Eric constantly are talking about toiling in themed dining.
Wait, is that
and you couldn't be bothered to weigh in?
Oh, it's Kurt.
Yeah. Kurt, do you want to pop in here and sing us a quick little 5-second a little ditty about your experience of Fridays?
Yeah, I can do that.
Get up that sound effect.
Bro, you should have known as soon as you got that thing. Like that is your life now.
For Fridays 'cause they ruined my college life. They made me work for nothing and I could hardly pay rent. It was my second job. I hated it so much. Fuck Fridays.
Oh, standing ovation. That was.
Holy shit.
I mean,
come on.
That should win the Mark Twain Prize.
Come on.
For humor. That was incredible.
I like that fucking fuck Fridays at the end.
Oh my God. Stevie is saying that Kurt looks like Ryan Bergara, who no one on earth knows who that is other than me, who absolutely watches BuzzFeed Unsolved, which is a true crime
Holy shit.
show.
Kurt, do you agree? Do you
Stevie,
know
just you and me know who that is.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen it,
He has
Kurt?
a Kurt vibe.
My girlfriend loves that show, so I know exactly. Hi,
It's a good-ass
I'm
show.
Ryan Bergara, and this is BuzzFeed.
With
BuzzFeed.
that being said, let's move on to the series.
You want to do a little solo on the mic real quick? You want to say anything?
You want to say anything?
Into the...
But I said BuzzFeed.
She literally just said BuzzFeed? Great.
She's getting in bed. She's getting in bed. Perfect.
So spare. Very Hemingway-like. That's
Her
beautiful.
witch hat. It's amazing.
Wow.
Right.
And speaking of getting into bed, we are on our very final character. Can you believe
Oh my God, gang. Oh my
Right.
God.
Well, we're tying this little night into a nice little knot, like my tummy when I drink soda juice.
Yeah, his tummy.
My little tummy. You know
Soda
what I mean?
juice. All right.
Is that
Let's
wrong?
just get- Soda juice?
I'm telling you,
Those are two different beverages.
Let me talk long enough, I'll accidentally say something right. That's that's how this works. I am the monkeys in a room on a typo.
I like soda juice.
Soda juice, good.
Soda juice for my
Yeah,
stomach.
you're a computer and someone fed you a bunch of different
It's
orders.
true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, let's friggin' get this last character going, folks.
Not soda, not juice. We're talking about wine. Please welcome into the room a Long Island wine bro.
What's up? Boing! Oh, it is awesome to be here. Thank you guys for having me. My name's Joey Raglanacci, or Joey Boy on OnlyFans. But I'm here tonight to promote my new business, Long Island Family Wine Tours. If you love drinking and you love the sound of bugs, you're going to love our tour. Now, a little bit about myself first. When I was a much younger dude, like a year ago, me and my boys would go up to the wineries on the North Fork and get crocked on wine. It was awesome. But, you know, now I'm 26. And after drinking an assload of wine, I grew to have an appreciation for it. So I stopped training to become an EMT, and I became a certified sommelier, which is just a fancy way of saying wine scientist. So now me, my Uncle Mark, and his friend Robert own our very own wine tours. So please come down and visit us and join us for any occasion. Bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, bridal showers, or if you just want to hang out with your friends and talk about getting married one day, that's cool too. We'll make sure you guys have a great time. But enough talking. I'm not just here to talk to you about it. I'm here to show you about it. Because like my mom always says, shut your mouth and just do it. So why don't I give you guys a little taste of what we're all about. I'm going to be sampling a few wines tonight. Now, I know you guys can't taste the wines, but please come on a tour and we'll get you fucked up. I promise. Okay? So Our very first wine tonight is a very nice Cabernet Sauvignon, which is personally my shit. This is also a very good wine. I know this because I've been to this winery, and I'm not kidding, dude. The grapes are like this. Now, the first thing you want to do before you taste wine is let the wine tell you what it's all about. And by that, I mean just read the label. Because everything is on the label. It's all right there. This is smooth and velvety with notes of blackberries and oysters. Fancy. And, it also won the St. Mary's Body of Christ Award in 2016. And it has 15% alcohol, which is awesome. So let's get into this. Pour yourself a nice glass of wine.
Jesus Christ.
Just a taste. Another thing you want to do before tasting your wine is smell the wine, just so you can appreciate all the stuff. Now, they say when you smell the wine, it's a good idea to put your nose all the way in the glass. So, I'm going to smell the wine now. And you will try breathe it in. And you can really smell the oysters in that. Now it's time to taste. Let's have ourselves a little taste.
Oh my God. No.
Let's go! Hell yeah! That is very nice. It's very oaky. And the oak notes are very prominent. It feels like I'm drinking a tree. The tannins in this one are rocking my ass right now. And I'm already feeling pretty buzzed, which is great. So on to the next wine. Our next wine is a very lovely white one. This one is citrusy and full-bodied, which is weird because the bottle looks skinny to me, but sometimes that happens. This has 11% alcohol. We'll taste it anyway. Before you taste your next wine, it's good practice to rinse out your glass. But why?
Oh, no.
You put that in there. You're still going to be able to taste it. It's right on top. And you smell that one. And apples. And it's time to taste.
Oh, my God.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lovely, lovely wine. This one is more acidic. It's you could really taste the acid in it. It feels like my teeth are gonna rot out onto my fucking pants. It's very, very nice wine. So there you have it. Those are both the wines that exist. I hope you come down and take a tour with us. Visit us very soon. Just tell them Joey Boy sent you. And by them, I mean either my Uncle Mark or his friend Robert. It's just us.
Oh, my God.
Mike Antonucci, everybody.
Oh, hello, everybody.
How you
Dude,
doing?
how was that combined wine?
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
It kind of both sizzled in my mouth a little bit.
Well, that's how you make rosé, right?
Yes.
Great.
All the research that I've done, yes, that's 100% correct.
Yeah, that tracks.
Wow.
How are you, dude?
I'm good. Yeah, how are you
Where
guys?
are you coming? Where are you coming to us from?
I'm in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn.
Whoa, a lot of talent in Brooklyn.
Very cute. Very cute
We're
name.
pretty close to you. We're in Gowanus.
Yeah, I heard you guys say that before. Yeah, that's
great. Let's just get this out of the way because people are already asking in the chats. What kind of apple? Honeycrisp or Granny Smith?
Honeycrisp.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so
All
Granny
right,
Smith is
great.
It's out of the game.
Yeah.
What about Fuji? Fuji or Honeycrisp?
I probably still say Honeycrisp.
Yeah.
I can't say I know the difference that much, but I know I do like Honeycrisp.
Yeah, you're more of a wine. You're more of a sommelier. You're more of a wine scientist.
Liquefy my fruits first and put alcohol in it, and that's what I'm all about.
Yeah, people really like that. One of my favorite comments is still losing my mind from him showing the size of the grapes with his hand.
Which was the one joke I didn't understand.
Yeah, that joke was just for me and that person.
And my teeth are gonna rot onto my pants.
God,
that was funny, man. Did you buy that white? Did you already have the red wine and then bought the white wine for this?
No, I bought both of them for this.
Did you get red wine on your pants?
I didn't. No, I leaned over the table.
Oh wow, great.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, the drip made me tense. I will say.
I tensed up.
I am wearing
my butthole went like this.
Yeah. See, now you get it.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Oh my god, we're in a butthole.
We're all grapes. We're all butthole grapes.
POV. Michael's about to eat your ass.
Look, now we're being bored.
It's not impossible. So, Nooch, have you taken up any hobbies and abandoned them over core? What's been your core routine?
A lot of sitting.
Yeah.
A lot of watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really done much.
Any like video games or anything like that?
I'm not a big gamer.
Me either.
No.
You know, he just bought me just surprised me with a Nintendo Switch Lite, and I don't like video games, and I'm crushing it. It's been very helpful to kill the time. Just saying.
I know. I used to play video games when I was younger, and I'm afraid that once I do decide to buy a thing, then it's going to be
that'll monopolize your time and time.
Yeah.
What shows are you watching?
I just watched The Americans because I never watched it.
Oh,
and it's very good. I kept hearing that it was very good. Yeah.
The thing with The Americans is, how do they fucking keep those wigs on while they have sex?
Yep, I know. Their self
it's crazy because that
transformation.
It's got to take more than stippling. I'll tell you that goddamn much.
And that is the thing about the show. I see that everywhere. That's the thing.
That's my thing about the show is these people are getting railed with like a fucking lace front perm, and I'm like, that thing would be gone.
Yeah,
that's why
I don't buy this.
Kurt in the private chat just said he did post audio on that show and that the job was fun.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
you know
Kurt.
What? I was about to say the post audio in that show is
that's what everyone's really talking about. How do they do
not
on that show? Because people are getting railed.
The audio was fine, but the post audio,
like stereo, just like getting railed. Just like you're right there in the middle of them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Amazing. Wow. Yes. Oh, what a great character. That was so funny, Michael.
Yeah,
as a fellow alcohol drinking as a character bit performer, a lot of respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. This dude chugs what, 3 Coronas?
I don't know, but they're only 4%. You know, it's no 15%.
Wine. I don't even drink wine because wine fucks you up.
And
wine
it pretends to be classy. Wine is a fucking mess.
Yeah. Also, you wake up with just the worst sugar headache
hangover ever.
Dang world.
Yeah. I did plan. I was like, oh, I'll just down the whole glass. And when I was doing it, I'm like, this is not going to happen.
I was like, there's no way he can do this.
No.
It seems quaint, but
I was like, if it's Coca-Cola, he'll do it. If it's not, he won't.
I should have just switched it out.
You could have put any liquid in that bottle, my friend.
Easily switched it out with anything.
Some Welch's, baby.
Yeah.
Michael, thank you so much for being here. This was so great.
Thank you.
Great to see you, dude.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, this was a blast.
Awesome. We'll see you later.
Bye. Oh my goodness! Can you believe it? It's done.
We've goddamn done it again.
Wow, Kurt, if you could smash that Tickly link one final
Smash
time,
it up.
and if you want to smash a little song about that Tickly link, hell, I won't be mad, Kurt.
I wouldn't be mad either.
We just want to thank, just for laughs, our Canadian overlords. We're hoping desperately. Oh, we're about to sing? I'm sorry.
You can go, Michael. It's okay. You can sing over this if you want.
We just want to thank Spencer Griffin and JFL. Check us out on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Welcome. Donate to the artist at Tickly.com/Just for Laughs. $5 suggested donation, but just give what you can. And thank you so much, folks. There
What
he
a
is.
mess that was. I love it. That was a fucking mess. What a nightmare this last 30 to 45 seconds was. What a pleasure. What a blessing. Everyone, come on back next week. Air horn, air horn, air horn.
We'll be here next week. Thank you so much for continuing to support it. And Applegate continues. But Honeycrisp is looking pretty good right now.
Maybe we'll do a live taste test next week. Who knows?
That's great. I know what they taste like, though, and I like Honeycrisp.
Maybe we'll make a bet and you have to eat a whole Granny Smith. We'll figure it out.
Bye.